yield to our capable co-chair of the Ukraine Caucus from the great city of Chicago, Congressman Mike Quigley.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, we want peace. Ukraine desperately wants peace, but not at the result of what would be in effect a Putin-Russian victory. We want peace, not appeasement. Appeasement that would reward a brutal Russian invasion, with land gains that officially recognize Crimea as Russia, with land gains that give de facto recognition to 4 other large areas that in time Putin would recognize his ability to come back and finish the job. We want peace, but not without security assurances from U.S. and its allies. We want peace, but not without accountability. I stood on the grounds of Bucha, the mass grave. I've seen the flattened maternity hospital. I've learned of the kids kidnapped in the tens of thousands by the Russians, Ukrainian children, taken into Russia, never to see their families again. We want peace, but not with what would in effect be a message to autocrats and tyrants across the world that they have a green light to take lands not their own. And recognizing that Putin's ambitions go well beyond Ukraine, to Moldova, Georgia, the Baltics, Poland, coupled with this administration's proclamation that, in effect, NATO is on its own. Despite, as I paraphrase, the concerns raised by Secretary Austin and General Milley, that if we don't stop Putin's aggression now, we will pay later with more blood and dollars. We must recognize at the same time that you simply can't trust Putin to keep a deal, which is why those security guarantees are so important. Indeed, our leadership here is a strategic and moral imperative. But this administration has never said who it wants to win this war. It has blamed Ukraine for starting the war. It has put absolutely no pressure on Putin to negotiate in good faith, while it paused aid to Ukraine. The President has finally recognized what is obvious to the rest of the world. Putin is in no hurry to be engaged in peace talks. He knows he has a 4 or 6 to 1 manpower advantage, and he treats his troops as cannon fodder. And he knows that this administration will not provide another aid package. So we have to ask ourselves, why does this matter at this point? For the same reasons we fought the Second World War, to prevent a sovereign democratic nation from being wiped off the face of the earth. For the same reason we formed NATO. For the same reasons we formed the United Nations. It's effective and important now to remember the presidents who have echoed these warnings and these concerns. In FDR's last inaugural, he said, "We have learned that to have a friend, you need to be a friend, and that our welfare is dependent upon the welfare of nations far away." And in John F. Kennedy's inaugural address, when he talked of opposing any foe and supporting any friend to aid the causes of liberty. And finally, ironically, the Reagan doctrine, which we have supported ever since, that we will support our allies against Soviet aggression at any cost. Unfortunately, the Reagan doctrine seems to be lost upon what was once the party of Reagan. So it's for those reasons we must continue this and do what we can to support our allies and our friends, because it's in our interest too. And I finish with Slava Ukraini. I yield back.
Thank you, Congressman Quigley, and thank you for your strong, constant support of Ukraine.